God is our Father who desires to speak to us, but it's us who sometimes resist to listen to Him. We need to prepare ourselves in order to listen to the voice of the Lord. People sometimes question, what is God's definite will for my life, and should I take this decision or not? The answer is given in the Bible. God speaks to us through His Word, through His messengers, through circumstances and situations. If you read in Acts chapter 13, there is a verse from verse 2 and 3. It says, "While they were worshiping the Lord and fasting, the Holy Spirit said, 'Set apart for me Barnabas and Saul for the work to which I have called them.' So after they had fasted and prayed, they placed their hands on them and sent them off." So God spoke to them this time while they were worshiping, but they were not just worshiping alone, it was fasting and worshiping. Fasting actually opens a way for us to prepare ourselves. When we are physically weak, then our spirit gets stronger. And then if at that time we are worshiping, we are spending the time in the presence of the Lord, worshiping Him, then the Holy Spirit speaks to us. So fasting opens so many doors for us. Nowadays, people, they are going away from the habit of fasting. If you ask someone, when did you fast last time? Probably they won't be able to recall it. But fasting is a tool through which God uses us to defeat the forces of enemy, and also God used this tool to speak to us, to open ourselves. So when we fast, we are cleansing ourselves and preparing ourselves to hear clearly the voice of the Lord. So these people, when they were fasting and worshiping the Lord, the Holy Spirit said, "Set apart for me Barnabas and Saul for the work to which I have called them." So if you want to know the will of the Lord, fasting is extremely important. Fast and worship. While you're fasting and worshiping with others, with people of the Lord, with your friends or family or congregation, while you're fasting and praying, fasting and worshiping together, the Holy Spirit speaks and then tells you the definite will of God. Then, after they had fasted and prayed, they placed their hands on them and sent them off. So, fasting and worshiping reveals the will of God, and fasting and praying prepares people to go ahead in the way of God's will. So once they knew the will of the Lord, then they prepared Saul and Barnabas by fasting and praying. And once you have prayed, you should have this courage that I have heard God's voice clearly, and now I am fully prepared because I have prayed, and God is going to help me. He has already prepared a way for me, and He's going to be with me wherever He's sending me. So use fasting, worshiping, and prayer. Make it as tools while you want to spend time with the Lord, and God will reveal His hidden things to you, and you will be blessed. May God bless you.